sorry. Speech? What do you mean a speech? Now? What? Okay, I got it. Okay. Here, let me put this down. Okay, there's some really important stuff in there. Some good stuff, I swear. Anyhow, okay. So, hey everyone, my name's Hannah Parker. I'm from Huston, Georgia. It's around Beaufort, Suwanee, Flowery Branch, if you don't know where it is. Anywho, I'm a worship and music leadership major here at Shorter. So I wasn't exactly sure how I would introduce myself, since I probably don't even have half myself figured out right now. But I thought I would start with the basics, so now that the basics are gone, we'll start off with the very foundation of who I am. My love for band music. So this is a piano book. And ever since I was little, I've always loved music, whether that be playing the piano, singing a song, creating songs, writing songs, all of that. I did it all. I swear, at one point, I was even the queen of carpool karaoke. Except for debate, but that's another time. Anywho, so I've always loved music. I even thought I would do something in music. So when I was coming here, I thought I'm like, music teacher, obviously. But I realized that sometimes our plans don't align with God's plans, and they really don't. So I've always grown up in church, which is why I have this. So this is a cup, but you can't really see it now because of the light. But it says Beaufort Church of God on it, and that's my hometown church, and the church I'm a member at. Anywho, I've always grown up in that church, love it to death. But it wasn't until recently, probably about high school, that I actually started going into music ministry and using what God's given me in music for His glory. And so I started off small. I started with choir, joined some, little band, so like the youth band and the college band. Then I started going more and more. So up until I left a few weeks ago, I was doing 4 services on Sunday and a service on Wednesday. I was even a band leader for a youth band. And so I loved it. And through all those years and doing that and going deeper into ministry, I realized that this is my calling, where I want to be, and I had a passion for it. But ministry is difficult. It's actually music ministry. There's so many ups and downs. Like, you have on-stage stuff, off-stage stuff. You got the drama. And then, oh my gosh, my worst pet peeve, relying on people. I don't know about you, but in ministry, relying on people stinks. Especially music ministry, when you're relying on people who aren't motivated, don't care, but especially they don't practice. I was telling one of my worship leaders, I'm like, how are you going to worship to the song when you don't even know the lyrics? I told her, I'm like, you need to practice, which is why I got this. So this is a practice key. It's a little hard to see, but what this key does in the music department, it unlocks almost all the practice room keys. And I have this because practicing is important to me. It's a dedication and a devotion. Like, how are you going to succeed and do something you want to do when you don't practice? So you'll always catch me at least once a day in one of those practice rooms if you go down there. But I say this in all because it reminds me of a fire. So to a fire, you have 3 main parts. You have the wood, which is the foundation. Then you have the flame or spark. And then you also have the tinder, which ignites the flame to make a big old fire. But without one of those 3 things, you can't make a fire. So to me, if I could sum myself up in a fire, I would say that my wood, which is my foundation, would be my love for music. And then I would say the fire, which is the flame, would be my calling and my passion that I have in my calling that I've given to God. But most importantly, you got the tinder. And what's the tinder, you say? The tinder is this: my practice, dedication, and devotion to what my calling is. You can't get anywhere. You can't ignite the passion, the calling, if you don't practice and you aren't devoted to it. So without these 3 things, without my love for music, without my calling, and without my dedication and practice to my calling, you wouldn't have a fire whose name is Hannah. So in short, these 3 things sum me up to who I am, and the foundations of who I am and who I want to be. So anyway, thank you for listening. That's who I am.